A beef herd in the Chiltern Hills. Grass-fed and native bred, they're on the road to a market almost as rich as the conditions in which they were raised. These fattened calves have drawn the short straw, but they'll fetch around 25% more than a year ago by the time they reach the shops. Higher prices, fed by rising costs.
The beef price is quite high now, which is great. Our costs have gone up. We've had an increase in the minimum wage in April. We had the NI. All that's impacted so my wage bill's gone up. Electricity is still very expensive.
Those costs can change like the weather, but farmers face structural challenges too.
Supply and demand is the short answer. There's lots of reasons that have impacted on the supply. Cow numbers have been falling roughly 3.5% a year for the last decade probably. Since Brexit, there are virtually no supports now, direct supports for food. Well over 50% of the beef supply would have come from the dairy herd. Now the dairy herd has also been reducing by almost the same amount over the last decade because farmers just couldn't make money.
Add all that together and beef prices have been rising faster than for any other food.
The laws of economics suggest that higher prices should lead to more supply. But when it comes to beef, there's no quick fix. It takes almost 2 years to get from here to the plate, which means higher prices might be here to stay.
So we've got the roasting joints down the bottom, briskets, people love those for sort of smoking, ribs.
Yeah, what should I have for my tea tonight?
I think you need to have more time to do it, but flavour-wise, I think the shin's brilliant, slow cooked. Really good, yeah.
Native beef has made the sums add up by butchering and selling what they rear themselves. But even farm shop specialists that can introduce customers to the calves, as well as the cuts, are not immune to consumer trends.
I think people are just changing their spending habits. So we would have people come in every week. They might now come in every 2 or 3 weeks. So they're eating less, but they still want to eat high quality when they do eat it.
Higher prices should present an opportunity, but industry groups say the extension of inheritance tax to farmland has cast a long shadow over British agriculture and made many reluctant to take risks.
The UK will produce 50,000 tonnes less beef than last year, and that will only magnify the supply and demand challenge. The farm gate price is such that we should be in an environment where it's a great opportunity to expand. There's a market there, there's a market that wants the product, but the inheritance tax challenge has made everyone terrified to invest. Invest in something that will be heavier taxed potentially in the future.
The UK is not alone in paying more for beef. Prices are rising in the US and Europe too. That's small consolation to the consumer and none at all to the cow. Kelso, Sky News.